Old town, baby. And a solid location in an old palace. Screams history. Got my first little Turkish scam on the way here. I heard they're pretty ruthless. The Uber driver trying to add on toll stuff. I said, homie, look what the application says. It's on the credit card. Don't play games. But the dudes are just not bright because you just report it to Uber. Usually you get your full money back and they get like a strike. I don't understand the small brainness.
You are about to embark on a journey, not just through space and time, but through the very fabric of human perception. Imagine a world where the familiar becomes strange, and the strange becomes familiar. A place where the boundaries of reality blur, and the only limit is your imagination. This is a voyage into the heart of the unknown, where every turn reveals a new perspective, and every story challenges what you thought you knew. Welcome to Bold Perceptions, where we explore the myriad ways people see the world and discover that sometimes the most extraordinary adventures lie just beyond the horizon of our own understanding.
Yeah, this screams soul though. This is what I'm talking about. Great weather, sun is down, Bosphorus. They got a bunch of yacht tours. You go on the boat, chill. For sure gonna be doing one of those, but it's gonna be a Roman adventure. I'm in Constantinople. I'm gonna revive the empire. Rome lives eternally in my heart. Oh, look at this building right here. You see this? That's a renovation. I would love that. Getting torn down. Yeah, but very impressed on the way here. Crap ton of modern buildings on the Asian side because Istanbul is split from the Euro side and the Asian side across the Bosphorus. So many modern buildings. I heard that Asian side's gotten developed big time, but this is my soul. This is where I need to be. And you can walk to basically everything here. I think the Blue Mosque. You can see the points of it. But you got Constantine's Hippodrome area. A ton of the old Roman things are still preserved, which is what I'm very interested in. But yeah, freaking beautiful. Should be a good few days here. Gotta run, gotta get so much in. I've always wanted to go to Istanbul, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until I stay there for a couple months so I can really get into the city and explore everything. But it was rainy and dreary in Munich. And I saw a good flight. And I got this place, this palace place. I think it's like a 4-star, great location. Like 80 euros a night. And they got the pool in here, the Turkish bath, supposedly a nice breakfast. So yeah, I think booking.com. I'm on Genius level 3, the top level now. And you get a bunch of like deals they send at you. And some of them are actually legit, not just like those fake deals. So yeah, good job booking.com. I've used Booking a lot more the last couple years over the Airbnb. There's all the games the Airbnbs try playing. Look at this beautiful park. This is what I'm talking about though. That's prime location. Got the little park here, terrace garden. Hi, my friends. Let's enjoy. Many Russians. That's all I see. The signs, language in Russian. I guess a lot escaped the war and came down to Istanbul. Just like they did Phuket, just like they did Cambodia, just like they're doing in South America. They're everywhere. Ooh. Yeah, prime location. Antia Palace Hotel and Spa. But yeah, the good thing is though, Uber does work here and you can use your card. If you take the Uber taxi, they're gonna put it on the meter. Just make sure they don't clown you. But it's always a great sign when you don't have to deal with the cash and the scams and whatnot. Let's get this city. Let's see what we got here, my friends. Kind of interesting, from 9 to 12, only women can go to the spa, the Turkish bath, the pool, and after it's mixed. And I've heard many stories from many people. The Turkish men are very feisty. Let's go this way. Maybe that's why they let the woman be protected for a little bit. Yeah, it reminds me of Albania. I've seen a lot of streets like this though, decorated in some cool atmosphere. This is interesting because of the inflation issue. Yeah, marker, and they redo it whenever, you know, when the inflation goes crazy. Everything is in marker. Hi, my friend. You're quite the character. Tell me a little about the restaurant and your background.
This is my own place called Casa de Madera. I have some couple of years in Ibiza in Spain, the island. I used to work there. I speak a bit of Spanish. Afterwards, I lived in UK, Manchester, Huddersfield, Newcastle.
Doing what?
Doing a restaurant.
Okay.
Ciambella restaurant. I said 4 different kitchens. Greek, Lebanese, Turkish, and Italian. I made lots of money, but I started gambling. So this is why I was thinking, and I started thinking about that. I'm losing everything. So better sold everything and moved back to my country, I am originally Turkish. And then I decided to come here, which is I used to grow up in here. I was not born in here, but I was grow up in here. I was since 19 years old when I came to Istanbul first. And I used to live like 1 mile from here. And this building I used to remember, I used to walk in past when I used to work in Sultanahmet when I was young. And then Casa de Madera means in Spanish language, wooden place, wooden house. So
Wooden.
It's full of wood, you see?
Yeah.
Full of wood. And then I decided to do the Casa de Madera name, especially all the hotel clients are here, tourist holiday makers are, especially South American, Latin background.
Brazilian.
Brazilian, Argentino, Chileno, Panama, all the countries where all these South American are, especially, and Italian, Greek, Spanish, Portuguese, especially Latin background customers are here.
Okay.
In mainly Sultanahmet, part of Sultanahmet is a place called Kadirga. This is the place that where especially live, and when they come to Istanbul, they especially stay in here. So this is why, this is the main street. They always walking past and they're going to see my restaurant called Casa de Madera.
Yeah. Smart.
So in 3 days or 4 days they come here. They're going to try once, then this is what I know.
Yeah, you're a hustler, I can tell.
Yes. And then, hello, I'll do it again. Hi, lady. Can I have your money, please? You want some money? I want some money. You don't want to give me money? All right, you give me tomorrow, no problem. This is my job, calling people, dragging people in.
He's good at it too.
And 1994.
Here? 1994? No.
30 years ago, I started this job.
Yeah, but in Spain and UK, right?
No, before Spain, UK, I started in Istanbul. No, actually, northeast of Turkey, where Turkish President Erdogan, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, family borns, coming from northeast of Turkey, place called Rize city. That's where I used to start this job.
Okay.
First, 1994, where he was originally Erdogan from. That's the city I will start the job. I'm not exactly from the Erdogan city, but next city to Erdogan, place called Artvin. Artvin and Rize like a side-by-side cities. I am more northerner. So when I came here, Istanbul, it was 1999, 25 years ago. So I was working in Sultanahmet, Sultanahmet, all over. Yeah, you don't want to smoke shisha? You want to smoke shisha? Why? Thank you. Why you say thank you? You talking about it and you say thank you. I need money. Come on, smoke. Anyway, see you later. Come back on way back. See you after. And then I worked in 1994 when I was starting that city. 1997, I moved down the South Marmaris coast, South Coast, where holiday resort.
Antalya?
Nearby Antalya, not exactly Antalya. Marmaris, Bodrum, Kuşadası.
Oh, okay.
That's where I used to work. I was working in a 5-star hotel. I was a barman. I was 20 years old. I was barman. I was working in a restaurant, serving food. I was working in a kitchen as a chef. I can cook. I can cook food, international, kleftiko, risotto, pizza, anything what is in possibility in the restaurants.
Gotcha.
I can cook anything what you have in your mind, and I can do 50 different cocktails in my head now.
Caparina?
Yes, Blue Lagoon, Margarita, Black Russian, Sex on the Beach.
Caprafruta?
Caprafruta.
You know? Caprafruta?
Yeah, I know.
You know it? It's Caribbean cocktail.
Brazil.
There's Caribbean cocktail somewhere there.
My friend, so when did you start this? Is your hotel part of it too?
No.
You're just the restaurant?
I rent the restaurant from the hotel owner
And when did you start this?
2 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago.
And business is good. I see a lot of people coming through. You're hustling.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
It's my job. I have to.
Yeah. And you accept Bitcoin.
And then when I was in England, I used to make lots of money, lost in the gambling. And then now I'm going to make millions of dollars this summer or next summer. So I'm going to back on again.
Back up. I love it. The comeback story.
This is the one. This is my history. You know my history? You want to hear my history? I am a restaurant boy.
Our friend gave us some tea on the house. Turkish tea. What did you think of this place?
Very interesting, especially the owner.
You said right away he was a playboy.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. When we arrived here at the airport.
Oh,
they started-
hustling.
Yeah. Here too, they pass and looking like, and they see. I mean, we are a couple, but not so respectful.
No, I was saying he was a playboy. Like he's good with his mouth. He's talking.
Oh yeah. But with everyone, I like his energy. He's happy and like good energy, good vibrations, and talk with everyone and try to push the persons in a happy mood. I like it.
All right, let's enjoy this tea and hit the pool. Mean streets of Old Town Istanbul at night. Let's see if we get in trouble. Oh, got some cats. I guess this is famous. Garden, 1897. Oh! But yeah, real solid dude. No funny games on the bill either. You gotta watch him in Turkey. A lot of places. Really nice guy. Talk maybe crazy amount, but that dude's just hustling, man. Everyone that comes, he's hustling. You gotta respect. He's got a good story too, if it's true. But his gift of gab, I know he was doing something back in the day. But yeah, this old town's quiet too at night. I thought it would be hustling and bustling. I like it. It's definitely very tourist, like the owner said, but it's beautiful. This is what I had envisioned in Istanbul. Like I said, I wanted to go here for at least a month. Then that freaking war happened, and all the Russians came down here. Now the prices have leveled out. There's beauty like this all around now. Yeah, them damn Russians came here, came to Phuket, coming to even South America now and up the prices. Now I got nothing against my Russian friends, especially Bob. You gotta check out our video we did in Cambodia. We hung out for like a month. It was beautiful. But yeah, might be time to, ooh, black cat, don't walk across me. Make my way to Istanbul sooner than later. Like, it's perfect weather right now too. I'm excited to see what it's like during the day, but you know, before sunset it was amazing. Now that Turkish lira went through some crazy inflation, went from like 6 to 20 in a year, but now it's at 36. The highest it's been. And I think it's gonna keep going up. But in these type of places, they just adjust the prices. You know, you're paying the same as you would have paid before. Maybe in other parts of Istanbul or Turkey, you're really gonna stretch the dollar. But tourist things now, like our meal was like 50 bucks. It was good, but I mean, it's not like we had a damn buffet or anything. All right, my friends, that's probably it for tonight. Gonna hit the Turkish bath, hit the pool. Beautiful. Alright, a little street action. I'm telling you, it's calm though. Don't feel in danger at all. Gotta ask for some money from a mother and a young kid. That's about it. It is Sunday, so maybe that's why it's all quiet. My friend. Some more prayers. Some homeless at the park. Very interesting. It's a weird mix of like a Southern Mediterranean vibe, and you got all the modern stuff, and then you got the Islam going on the headsets, you know? Very interesting. I've heard about that, Istanbul. It's got a lot of uniqueness, a bunch of different cultures together. But yeah, no danger though. Feels chill, even with the homeless people. Look at these buildings though. Oh, I love.
Hey.
Look at this park though.
It's beautiful.
11 o'clock, Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I would definitely need earplugs if I lived here though. Oh, look at all the birds circling the mosque, I think. Oh my God. I like, my friends, I like unique stuff and different things, and that was pretty cool. Beautiful with the birds. Probably put a video up here right now. But man, like Albania was a lot more chill. This is interesting. May 29th, 1453. One of the saddest days in modern history, the fall of Rome. Emperor Dagas Papa, I cannot pronounce that, was asked to flee the city for safety. The famous quote, probably butcher it, but he said he would rather die in Constantinople, in Rome, than flee. And that's what he did. He put on his armor, and supposedly he charged the walls of the Turks coming overboard. And now here we are, Constantinople. beautifully dressed lady by my side. We're gonna explore the ruins of the great city of Constantinople. Luckily, the Turks, the Ottomans didn't completely get rid of all the Roman ruins. They took care of a lot, and some are really well preserved, some are not. Sophia comes to mind. What they did there is beyond criminal, in my humble opinion. But we're gonna get a lot in today. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Obviously, I love the eternal city, Roma. The second greatest city is Constantinople. Stood for a long time. The fall is still in my heart. Rome is eternal. But yeah, I think if you're the emperor, the city is about to really fall to the invaders. You know, the Crusades sacked it and did what they did, but to the hordes of the East, you gotta go down with the ship. And he's immortalized for that. I think he was even made into a Catholic saint, or now an Orthodox saint. So Orthodox Church was the main church in the Byzantines, the Eastern Roman Empire. But yeah, the stories and lore, putting on his royal cloak and charging the walls and getting killed. It's beautiful. Sad, but beautiful. Can't tell you how many Russian women I've seen with Turkish men. It's kind of sad. Well, same with Ukraine too. A lot of Ukrainian girls spread out over the world with foreign dudes over a war between brothers. I just saw something funny too in Mexico City, like Russian women pole dancing in the heart of Poblanco or whatever. Brutal. Ooh, hilly. This is the Hippodrome. I can't pronounce it. You've seen those famous photos of Istanbul. Massive Colosseum type venue. They held games, did a lot of beautiful things. I think that's the column of Constantine the Great. You got one of those Egyptian obelisk things. It looks pretty new, to be honest. But they have a massive one at Rome. Taking it from Egypt, set it up in the Eternal City. Beautiful. But yeah, very famous place where a lot of games were held. Pretty big. And it was a huge, it wasn't like maybe an oval, is that the right shape? You know, not a circle, all the way down there. All right, I'm not totally anti-Ottoman whatsoever. I think they did a lot of good things, and they kept the peace somewhat in the Middle East, right? So, we're actually gonna go right to the Blue Mosque, second part. I have a lot of respect for Islam, but Constantinople, that is my heart. I don't think what they did was totally beautiful, even though it's conquerors conquering. But some other things I disagree with. Wow. Massive. Yeah, cover up. Cover up. This ain't Brazil no more. Unreal. I've always been a fan of mosque. In Sophia, Bulgaria, I went to one. They are designed crazy. Beautiful. I go into the Sultan's Palace here. My goodness, the views are unreal. It was surrounded by a huge wall right outside Hagia Sophia. That's one of the famous gates. It goes all the way down to the sea. The sea's down there. Got metal detectors, armed guards. They're protecting something here. Look at this freaking palace. Oh my goodness. On the seabed, you can't see now. Wow. My friend, you ready?
I am ready. I am waiting you.
I ain't gonna promise no buying. But
What?
I'm not gonna promise no buying. But we're
buying?
gonna check it out. Check it out. You hustled pretty good, so I'll check out your shop.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is John.
John.
Yes.
Yeah? You speak good English and you sell Turkish rugs?
No. I am learning English.
Oh, very
Yes.
good.
I live in USA.
Americano. Is this it right here?
Yes. Our showroom.
Showroom. Oh, you got some shoes. I actually might buy some shoes.
Very nice. Badge.
Made in Chile.
What?
In Chile or Turkey?
Turkey.
Made in Turkey. Good. All right, what else you got? Show me around, my man.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Our showroom.
Your showroom.
Yes.
Want to explain a little about Turkey and rugs?
Yes, this is Turkish rugs. Okay. It's patchwork.
Okay.
Yes. It's modern. Okay.
That's old school. Classic, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Never ever get wrapped up into it. You know, get the card, see if you see stuff like that later on. That's what I said. If I see this at a bazaar for $20 and not $100, you know, I'm gonna be quite angry. And it's sad we gotta act that way, but I've been screwed over one too many times with the nice, friendly schlick. They seem pretty good overall, so I'll probably have a new pair of shoes before it's all said and done. The rugs though, these Turkish rugs, they're trying to sell a handmade one for $200. It's like, come on. I don't know if that's the pricing, but their shoes were cool. So I'm definitely gonna head back there if everything checks out. But nice family. Alright, my friends, we're saving the Sultan's Palace for tomorrow. Long time. We want to hit this bazaar. Holy crap. This is the jewelry street, but this baby looks massive. Hopefully I find some unique things. Beautiful streets though, with the trees in there. I love the street. Calm, peaceful. Bitcoin. Seen a lot of places accepting any currency. Yeah, bazaar here. See? Thank you. But think about the Russians and obviously the Turkish currency. They're willing to accept a ton of cryptocurrency. So if you're a crypto dude, come down here. You can have a blast. I don't think anyone's gonna ask any questions where that money came from. Gotta shake you down first before you go in. But here we are. Damn, it's beautiful. I thought it'd be more like hectic and crazy. But no, it's like luxury stuff. Decent watches over there. My goodness, getting hounded. What was really sad, there's a lot of Russians selling things, but one was really nice. Like, hey buddy, all in the Grand Bazaar is brand stuff. Obviously most of it's fake. I think the first like main street is real. Stores look pretty legit, and everything else is just knockoffs. But then some dude came up with a cologne. It said duty free on it on the back with the sticker, like straight from the airport, and he was selling it for like 50%. I'm wondering if they just get the extra stockpiles or someone steals it and brings it out here. We see a couple of these cologne guys running around with designer cologne. with a duty-free sticker on the back. Looks like it's in the airport and selling it for half price. It's interesting. But yeah, if you like fake stuff and whatnot, so you can buy a crap ton here. It's loaded with it. I'm just looking for some authentic Turkish sandals. That's what I need. But I guess the Grand Bazaar is not for that. But cool, good experience. So much going on. It's fascinating to see the Russians hustling as well as the Turks. Damn, we just went in one of those places and it looked like a small shop. He takes you up the stairs and it's a freaking mall. And it's laid out like a luxury store too. I was like, this is impressive. But the material just feels so fake, you know? They got the Casablanca, the Mir, whatever, Gucci, all that, and it just feels like it's off. But it was really neat and it was really well done. I guess a real hustle here. We're not playing games. Topkapi Palace. The Sultans, the Ottoman Sultan, sure did things differently. After visiting Istanbul and for sure this magnificent palace, my appreciation for the Ottomans has grown. I love the treasure relic room. They even had the sword of David in there. I mean, who knows if it's true or not. Same with Moses' walking cane. A lot of relics, which was fascinating. Just a massive complex full of beautiful treasures. But the overall layout, you have 4 different courtyards. The infamous harem is truly breathtaking. I've always been a fan of Islamic architecture, and the palace just does it very, very beautiful. And in the surrounding area, you know, on the sea, the best views of Istanbul. It's truly a place that would make Roman emperors blush. Hi, my friends. This is interesting. See this kebab? Or doner? I mean, it's decent size. Nothing crazy. It was like $2.60, one of them. The other one was $300. So $300 is like $9 for a kebab. You get a freaking kebab in most of Europe for like $5, $6. Even in Munich, I think it's like €6. And so I came into the hotel and I was checking their guest service prices. I was like, damn, did I just get clowned? And their kebab was like similar, a little more priced higher. It was a nice hotel. And so I'm like, hold on, what do you guys pay? Like, what does the local pay for the kebab? And some guy came over here. He's like, so I was at a restaurant with my family yesterday, you know, a local area, and I paid $2.60. So like, he's paying the same prices basically. I'm like, how the hell, like, do you guys afford this? Because, you know, the salaries aren't as good, and then the inflation has killed everyone. The Lira, he's like, we don't eat much meat, you know? Like, we eat more vegetables, and the meat is super expensive right now. But a kebab is more expensive in Turkey, Istanbul, than it is in freaking Munich. That makes no sense. Very interesting, huh? The Basilica Cistern in Istanbul, also known as the Sunken Palace, was built in the 6th century under Emperor Justine I. It served as a water filtration system for the Great Palace of Constantinople and later for the Topkapi Palace after the Ottoman conquest in 1453. The cistern is 138 meters long, 65 meters wide. It's freaking massive, holding about 80,000 cubic meters of water. It features 336 marble columns. They're beautiful. Some with the famous Medusa heads. Rediscovered in 1565, it is now a popular tourist attraction known for its atmospheric beauty and historical significance. Also, James Bond. Very cool. Hi, my friends. Finally making it to the great church of Constantinople. Hagia Sophia? My pronunciation is terrible. Obviously, when Istanbul fell, or Constantinople fell, they converted it to a mosque, which, I mean, the Romans did that a bunch, Crusaders, a lot of people have convert things after they conquer, right? But I'm really excited to see it. Yesterday we didn't do it because the line was long and we wanted to go to a bunch of other things. So today we're getting it in and we're gonna do a little boat tour on the Bosphorus tonight. So yeah, beautiful. Another great day in Istanbul. Brutal shakedown. Turkey's in desperate need of foreign currency. I guess a lot of these places used to be free until January 15th, 2024. 25 euros for most exhibits. You don't see that anywhere in Europe. 10 maybe? 5? It's crazy. But we skipped the line. For €7 a piece, 32 euros each online. Probably worth it because it's hot out. Gotta get in, get out. I don't know what to say, my friends. It's an ugly feeling being in there. At least they kept up some of the stuff and they hid the one parts and they didn't destroy all of it, which is neat actually. I mean, a lot of different cultures just destroy everything, right? But it's just sad being in there and seeing it, and you just feel for the Byzantines, it's just lights a fire inside of you. Retake Constantinople. Istanbul, Constantinople. I've been wanting to go for so long. My plan was to do at least a couple months because I have a fascination with Roman history. I wanted to see all of the Byzantines, all of the Eastern Roman Empire. And yeah, so we did a little 4-day excursion, 4 days. Got a nice little spot near the Blue Mosque. This was probably the highlight of the trip, actually. Antia Palace and Hotel. Stellar accommodation. Very friendly staff. The pool was beautiful. Location, you can walk to all the stuff in the Old Town. About €80 a night. I think tourism, like, it's weird. In Istanbul, a donor is more expensive than in Munich, in Germany. This is the richest city in Germany, Munich. And you're spending €6 for a donor, but €9 in Istanbul. It makes no freaking sense. And even the locals, they said, are paying around €8. So it wasn't like we were getting tourist price, but the hotel accommodation felt like royalty for €80, which is insane to me. But overall, we're going through things quite fast. You know, I had to hit all the historical spots that I wanted to see. And but there's just something off, I felt. You know, it did not live up to my expectations. I would love to, like, get a base in Istanbul. It's the perfect location, you know, east meets west. I thought the cost of living would be really good, the history. But I don't know. I need to definitely go back for sure. But there was an off feeling from my end. How did you feel?
We were talking about Tunisia like 3 minutes ago, and now we're talking about Istanbul. So if I compare Tunisia to Istanbul, I would prefer to go back to Tunisia. Not because I didn't like Istanbul. Yes, it's a interesting place. Have many spots to go there, and I really like it. But Tunisia have more in my heart. I don't know how to explain. But it's very beautiful too. It's interesting because you have Asia side and Europe side. So in this, you know when you're in Asia side because they're very modern and high buildings, and you know you're in a modern place. And then you're in the Europe side, you have more historical places and like old buildings, and I felt that. But maybe we have more things to do in Istanbul than in Tunisia, like places and historical places for sure. You have more. And I didn't go to the castle. It was the massive place.
It was the first gate. The first courtyard, yeah.
It's very big.
There's 4 courtyards. Topaki Palace, the first courtyard, they just let everyone in. And then the second, third, fourth courtyard, it takes like 4 or 5 hours. And it's like €50. That's another thing too. Like earlier this year, a lot of these places were free to get into, like the historical parts. And now they're charging €25 a piece, €50. Like, it just felt like, because the Lira has crashed, you know, like 6 years ago, it was like 6 Lira to $1. Now it's like 35 Lira to $1. It's like just chaoticness, and they're trying to take as much foreign currency as possible. And it's just, the day-to-day life is crazy to me. I don't know how people are surviving there. And, but again, we talked about the Tunis previously. you can't get much alcohol anywhere. If not, it's taxed to death. Yeah, even in the hotel, a really nice hotel, they're like, no, sorry, we can't serve it here. But it was funny. I did have them bring me a wine opener bottle at like 12 o'clock at night one time, and they were right to my room. The service was beautiful at Antina Palace. I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I mean, maybe because the whole time we were spending going to different places and trying to see the historical things, there's so much in Constantinople. There's so much history over the years. Obviously, the Romans, and then, I mean, even the Latin Empire was there. And then you have the Genovese, the tower on the Asian side, and then obviously the Ottomans, right? So they built up a ton of stuff, and I did find a new appreciation for the Ottoman Empire. I think they were actually quite secular at the top, and they kept a lot of the kind of Roman traditions and admired that culture, even though they conquered it. But yeah. I need more time there for sure, but I had so high expectations for the great city of Constantinople, and when I just didn't feel the vibe as much necessarily. I mean, maybe because right out the gate, and I dealt with this later on, trying to help out other tourists who were getting shaken down by taxi drivers. We get into this taxi guy, like he's screaming, from the airport. He's yelling.
Yeah.
She's trying to smoke in the car. Then he stops at a gas station, like just sits there, lets the meter run. And it's on Uber. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get screwed like I've read so many people do. And then he finally gets there, and I'm getting bags. And he's like, okay, yeah, like that's going to be $1,200. I'm like, dude, it says $800 on Uber. And he's like yelling and all that stuff. I'm like, it, just go. Like, let me go in. And I saw this later on too. I was walking up the street, and this Hong Kong couple was yelling at this taxi driver because he quoted them at 1,000, and he's trying to get 1,500 from them. And they're like, "Come on, like, just do what the Uber says." Like, and it was just really sad. And I stepped in. I said, "Hey, look, I paid about 1,000. Like, just cut it at that, and let these people go." And I don't know. I think there's a lot of chaoticness going on in that country right now. Maybe with Erdogan and the Lira situation, but. The vibe was off there, and not just the money. Obviously, that has an effect when they start playing games and they start trying to take you for stuff. But it was just really weird. The shisha lounge. What about that? That was interesting. Like how we were there and it was just all dudes on a Monday night smoking shisha on their phone.
Yeah. About Istanbul, let's start from the start. We have our first impression. It was this bad experience that the Uber, like, if the Uber say for you one price, if you were a driver, you accepted the price. So you just go if you accept. And he trying to change this. I was imagining if I was alone, like a woman, he will listen me. This is my question. When we arrive at the hotels are 5 stars and they have everything. They're very welcoming and happy with you with everything. And a good pool, good sauna,
Yeah. Turkish bath.
Yeah, Turkish bath. We tried. It was very interesting. A different experience. I never saw nothing like that. And let me see more. We have a good location, amazing location. We can walk the most of the part. Good food too. They have a good food.
Yeah, one restaurant was really great. The first one we went to. That guy was so funny too.
I like it more. All the time there. It was the first restaurant we was there. Good prices, the good food too, and have like everything. They have meat, fish, the fish there. If you go there, try the fish. You didn't try the fish, no? It's very, very good. Try the fish. I really like it. And let me see. For the women's, I didn't feel more. I feel more dangerous than I feel in Tunisia. And the clothes, they are more exigent. I don't know. You can walk. You don't feel like a woman so comfortable to use short clothes there like you feel in Tunisia. And to go to the historical places, you just get in if you have really like the right clothes. You have to have the burqa. You have to use a blouse like until here, our leg, or a long skirt. So if you go there, be prepared, especially like a woman, to have the right clothes. Some spots they give to you, others you have to pay. So you be prepared and have a scarf for everything to be complete. Um, the
How'd you
other
feel in the
things-
Blue Mosque? That was beautiful, huh?
Oh yeah, very beautiful. I think it's just expensive for the location. Like Nikki made Sophia. Sophia is the name? Oh no, Sophia's it was what we were together.
No, the Blue Mosque was the first one that was free.
The Blue Mask
Yeah, the big mosque.
for free. I don't remember now.
the blue one. The first one we went to. One of the most famous mosques there. Like, it looks blue on the top. Remember we took those photos? I was wearing the Brazil shirt.
Oh Jesus, no, I don't remember that. I'm sorry. No, I don't remember.
Remember
I
you
will
had
say.
you had the whole outfit on and
Let me see here, just a minute. We see many things there. Oh, this.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Very beautiful. I like it. It is for free. The other we go there, it was like 15, no,
32.
35 euros for
The
a spot like similar that we went for free.
Well, the worst part is we couldn't even go down to like the prayer area, and you just go around the top for like an hour. You do see some famous mosaics from the Romans in Hagia Sophia, and it was a emotional experience for me, to say the least, because they covered up some things about the church and Christianity, and a lot of other stuff was chipped away, which I get. You won, you conquered it, so you can kind of do what you want, and at least they kept some historical parts of it. But yeah, shit was 32 euros for like 1 hour. Like, I think that was one of the vibes that put me off of Istanbul, was like everyone was out to shake you down. And we were in the tourist area too, so I'm not trying to stereotype all Turkish people. But besides my hotel, that was like our little sanctuary. Everywhere else felt like, they were out to basically get you. And like even that one store with the lovely family that was selling the carpet shoes or whatever. And they're like, yeah, no one else makes these shoes. I'm like, oh, really? Like if I go to the Grand Bazaar, the Grand Bazaar is pretty crazy. But if I go there, I won't see this? Oh, of course not. I ended up seeing like 3-4 stores selling the exact same things for different prices. So I didn't know who to believe, who to trust. I didn't really feel like that in Tunis. I felt more of a, friendly vibe. But obviously Istanbul, going through all the chaoticness of the government, the currency crashing, a ton of Russians, tourists come here all the time, especially in the old town where we're staying. So, we got to be ready for that. Still a plenty of history to see, but yeah, like I've never been anywhere in Europe where all their historical monuments, they're trying to shake you down for 30 euros, 50 euros a piece for everything. It's like, damn, like this is history. You didn't build this shit. A lot of the stuff you didn't build. And now this is how you're getting your foreign currency reserves to keep your lira afloat. That's how I felt. So the yacht cruise thing was pretty nice. I had positives of Istanbul. How was that yacht cruise?
I didn't enjoy too much because I was working most of the time, unfortunately. But I can't complain. I was working from a yacht in
Bosphorus Strait.
Yeah, so it was an excellent view. The guy from the boat is very hilarious and
American.
nice. Yeah, he's American. In let me see more. The persons that was there was very nice too. It's not like you think it's a boat, la, la, la. You think more like young people. It was very familiar. Like this, like have families, and it's very, very nice.
Definitely do the Airbnb experience for the more secluded boat tour. 'Cause we saw other ones that was just like a big ship with hundreds of people on there, but this one was it's like 12, 15 people, a lot of space, unlimited wine basically. Met a really nice Russian family. I spilled wine on myself. They had like little wet wipes. Oh, here, take it down. Then I got stung by a bee. Then this Russian babushka like had spray disinfectant. She's like, come here. And they didn't speak English, but they were so friendly. And then I think one of them was the daughter, the younger one. Yeah. She works in Kuwait, and she spoke English. She works at like an American embassy. So we have a great talk about, all the Russians that obviously left during the war. There's a lot in Istanbul, but down in the Middle East as well. Nice little Indian family on there. But the American dude was hilarious. This dude, he's an American Turk, but grew up in the Midwest, and he lived in San Francisco for a while. Got into some issues, and then he set sail for Istanbul right before the pandemic, and then he's made away there doing tours on the boat. I'm not sure how much historical knowledge he knew. A lot of the stuff he was just bullshitting, but he was hilarious, and
It's the most expensive hotel in the world. Like, not something deep, but it's very good.
Yeah, he was kind of all over the place, but he was a lot of fun. He was drinking too, so. But yeah, I definitely am gonna go back to Istanbul sometime. It was beautiful to see all the Roman history, newfound appreciation for the Ottoman Empire. But yeah, it just felt off. Maybe it's the time period they're going through and all the drama and trouble that's happening. But for sure, everyone's got to go through Istanbul before they pass.
Yeah, in general, it's a good place to go. We just enjoy the sea, and I wanted to enjoy. Yeah, to enjoy the sea. Yeah, just as we didn't. But the food is good too. The food you always see. I always talk about food because this is the thing that really touched me, and they have good variety, but just the prices was very shocked for me. First of all, I don't understand. Of course, we are in Europe, blah, 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 but why one place ask you in euro if they don't practice this currency there? It's like you go to Brazil and the people ask you for dollar or euro. Who will pay? If you are you happy if we ask this? No, for sure. We ask in reais, and even in reais is a very good price for everyone. Like for who are in reais, who are in pesos, who are in dollar or euros, for sure. And in Istanbul, the currency it's way worse than real in Brazil, but the prices are crazy. Like one kebab is 300 in that currency. We go lunch and it was like 1,000, blah blah blah. So it's like the price, the numbers, like I feel like oh my god. When we convert, it's not too much, but it's still expensive.
Yeah, that's a great point. A lot of stuff is like you can pay in anything. At our first restaurant, the guy's like, "I'll take euro, I'll take dollar, I'll take cryptocurrency, anything." Basically, they don't want lira because lira, I mean, has been inflated like 500% in 6 years, so 6 to 36 since 2019. But yeah, I think that's just like a point. You think you're going to Istanbul, and all of a sudden it's like everyone was trying to get something from you, or a donor is more expensive than Munich. You're like, what the is going on here? And I'm like, how are these people surviving? The minimum wage is like 500. I think a good salary is like 800 euros, 1,000 euros a month. And to me, it's like, holy crap. Like, but then the hotel, this luxurious hotel, is 80 euros a night. So like the big stuff is cheap, and the day-to-day stuff is not. So same with like the alcohol, like a decent bottle of wine, 20 euros, 25 euros, only at certain shops you can go to. So yeah, just maybe it felt like their issues they're trying to just extrapolate from the tourist, and that's probably what got a bad taste in my mouth. But the history is great. Did meet some friendly people. And
that day I stay at the hotel because I needed work, and Nikki go to see other spot. Like I stay there, and they give for in this price. Nikki said is include the breakfast, and like I stay all day there. And after the breakfast, when the breakfast ends, they like if you want a cappuccino or other thing, they for sure it's have a price. It's not included. But I was there, and they give me everything when I was working. Like they asked me if the music heater was high or not for me because I was working. If the light it was good, they give me many coffees and many teas. They have a tea. They're very famous.
Turkish tea is good.
Yeah, very good. And they drink this all the time. And like when Nikki arrived at the hotel, I say, Nikki, I can drink more coffee, I can drink more tea, nothing, because they give me all the time. I was just like, no, it's fine, I'm fine, don't need more.
Take one more.
Yeah, and it was just like, no, more, and I feel embarrassing to say no. So for you understand how welcoming they are.
I think something had to play a role with it because I was wearing this mic around and we're videoing and, we looked decent. So I think they wanted to make a good impression. Because when I first booked it, I'm like, how can this nice place be this good of a price? And I read some reviews like, oh, maybe it was better in its heyday and it's kind of gone downhill. But they treated us like royalty at this place. I don't know if they thought I was doing a hotel review on them or whatnot, but big props to that hotel. I would definitely stay there again. In Antalya
Palace Hotel.
Palace Spa Hotel, yeah. So yeah, that's Istanbul. I hope it changes and the situation gets better for the Turks.
Yeah.
So I would love to go back and have a good time. And I think they've really moved more towards non-secularism. I think that was an issue and something I felt where they're really tapping into the Islamicist culture that they got away from for a very long time with the revolution, the end of the Ottoman Empire. But anyways, bye-bye.
Hey guys, I appreciate you are here until this video, and then you will watch everything. We really appreciate your views and your comments too. So put in your comments, Nikki will answer you about anything you want to know about these places where we was, and leave here your like and your comments and wait for more adventures. Bye bye, ciao.
Long live Roma. Ciao, ciao.